Today, we're tackling a critical topic. The tax system is broken in just the right way. While the tax system is often seen as complex and flawed, we'll explore why its imperfections might actually serve certain interests. From loopholes that benefit the wealthy to inefficiencies that frustrate ordinary taxpayers, we'll break down how these so-called flaws might be more intentional than you think. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the structure of the tax system and uncover why it's broken in ways that might just be working for some. Today, we will talk about the tax system is broken in just the right way. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. Imagine a system where the wealthiest individuals and corporations can legally avoid paying their fair share of taxes while the rest of us struggle to keep up. It's not a glitch, it's by design. The tax system, which was supposed to be fair and just, has been manipulated in such a way that it benefits the powerful few at the expense of the many. This isn't just a conspiracy theory, it's the reality we live in. The illusion of fairness. The tax system is often portrayed as fair, with everyone paying their share according to their income. But in reality, it's full of loopholes, deductions, and credits that disproportionately benefit the wealthy. While ordinary people pay a significant portion of their income in taxes, the rich have access to a range of tax avoidance strategies. These strategies aren't illegal, they're built into the system. The tax code is incredibly complex, with over 70,000 pages of rules and regulations. The corporate advantage. Corporations, especially large multinational ones, have mastered the art of tax avoidance. Through techniques like profit shifting, where profits are moved to low-tax jurisdictions, and the use of tax havens, many corporations manage to significantly reduce their tax bills. In some cases, they pay no taxes at all. This isn't just about a few bad actors. It's a widespread practice that's become a standard part of doing business. The system allows for this because of the way corporate taxes are structured. Tax havens and the global race to the bottom. One of the most troubling aspects of the broken tax system is the existence of tax havens. These are countries or territories with very low or no taxes, which attract money from around the world. Corporations and wealthy individuals use these havens to shield their income from taxes in their home countries. This isn't just an issue for the countries where the money is being hidden, it has global implications. As more money flows into tax havens, other countries lose out on potential tax revenue. This leads to a race to the bottom, where countries lower their tax rates to compete, further eroding the global tax base. The power of lobbying. Lobbying plays a significant role in shaping the tax system. Corporations and wealthy individuals spend billions of dollars each year to influence tax policy. They do this through campaign contributions, lobbying firms, and other means of exerting pressure on lawmakers. The result is a tax code that reflects the interests of the powerful rather than the needs of the general public. This influence is why we see tax breaks for certain industries, loopholes that benefit the rich, and a lack of serious efforts to reform the system. The burden on ordinary citizens. While the rich and powerful benefit from the broken tax system, ordinary citizens bear the brunt of the burden. Income taxes, payroll taxes, and sales taxes all take a significant chunk out of most people's income. These taxes are often regressive, meaning they take a larger percentage of income from low and middle-income people than from the wealthy. This is particularly true with sales taxes, which are applied equally to everyone regardless of income. As a result, those who can least afford it are paying a higher proportion of their income in taxes. The myth of the job creator. One of the arguments often used to justify low taxes on the wealthy is the idea that they are job creators. The thinking goes that if we tax the rich less, they'll invest more in businesses and create more jobs. But this argument doesn't hold up under scrutiny. While it's true that businesses need investment to grow, there's little evidence to suggest that lower taxes on the wealthy lead to more jobs. In fact, much of the money saved through tax cuts is often used for stock buybacks, dividends, and other activities that benefit shareholders rather than creating new jobs. Furthermore, many of the jobs that are created are low-wage and don't provide a path to financial stability. Why reform is so difficult? Given all of these problems, you might wonder why the tax system hasn't been reformed. The answer lies in the very factors that make the system broken in the first place: the power of the wealthy and the influence of lobbying. Tax reform is politically difficult because those who benefit from the current system have the resources to fight against changes. This is why efforts to close loopholes, raise taxes on the wealthy, or make the tax code more progressive often stall in Congress. Even when reform efforts do succeed, they're often watered down to the point where they don't have much impact. The impact on public services. The broken tax system doesn't just hurt individuals, it also has a significant impact on public services. When corporations and the wealthy avoid paying their fair share, governments have less money to spend on things like education, healthcare, infrastructure, and social services. This leads to cuts in services, higher taxes on ordinary citizens, or increased government debt. All of these outcomes have negative effects on society. Public schools may have fewer resources, healthcare may become more expensive, and infrastructure may deteriorate. The result is a society that's less equitable and less prosperous overall. The global implications. The problems with the tax system aren't confined to any one country, they're global in nature. As we've seen with tax havens and the race to the bottom, the broken tax system has implications for countries around the world. Developing countries, in particular, are often hit hardest by tax avoidance and evasion. These countries rely heavily on tax revenue to fund basic services, and when that revenue is lost to tax havens, it can have devastating effects. Furthermore, the global nature of the economy means that problems with the tax system in one country can have ripple effects elsewhere. For example, when a multinational corporation avoids taxes in one country, it often shifts the burden onto consumers or taxpayers in other countries. The need for change. The tax system may be broken in just the right way for the wealthy and powerful, but that doesn't mean it has to stay that way. There are steps that can be taken to reform the system and make it fairer for everyone. These include closing loopholes, raising taxes on the wealthy, cracking down on tax havens, and increasing transparency in the tax system. It's also important to reduce the influence of lobbying and ensure that tax policy is shaped by the needs of the many rather than the interests of the few. While these changes won't be easy, they're necessary if we want to create a tax system that works for everyone. The tax system is broken, but it's broken in a way that serves the interests of the wealthy and powerful. This isn't an accident. It's the result of deliberate choices and policies that have been shaped by those with the most to gain. But it doesn't have to be this way. By understanding how the system works and who benefits from it, we can start to push for the changes that are needed to make the tax system fairer and more equitable. It won't be easy, but it's essential if we want to build a society where everyone has a fair shot at success. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.